And Esau gonna be down there doing his wickedness, drinking, celebrating, talking smack to our Lord. Oh, you'll never get us. We're gonna destroy all your people. You know, because the scriptures tell you we're gonna go down there. You know, we're gonna see them living lavish down there, man. Okay, what Esau got down in those dumbs, man, is high-tech stuff. Just like Jake be growing weed in his closet, Esau down there with farms, man. He got farms underground, bro. He got hospitals underground, restaurants, theaters, strip clubs, everything man's heart desires is down there. All right? You know, me and this brother were digging before, and bro, you wouldn't even know, like, all this stuff that you're walking on, they got pipes and stuff that are like 10 feet down there. You would have thought there's nothing down there. So what's below those pipes? They got underground cities, man. And we're gonna have to go down there and get the ass, man.
Yeah, that's that Middle Earth.
The cell Earth?
The cell Earth right there.
Yeah, Middle Earth is a lot.
Esau's fucking little society underground and shit, man. Yeah. You know, and it tells you that, though you dig into hell, man.
Yeah.
You know, Esau, hey, look at Atlantis. I wouldn't be surprised if Esau got underwater cities, man.
He does, bro. He does.
See?
Hey, because the scriptures say, I'm gonna just get it for the truth's sake.
Talking about how they want to build societies on Mars. Who's to say they don't already got bases set up on Mars, man? Who's to say they don't already got they already got space stations out there? You know, who's to say they ain't fucking out there? You know, like Elysium, big ass fucking space station that they're living on.
Oh yeah, they got that. This is Zechariah. This is Zechariah. Slovakia. Is that one? I thought it was Zechariah. No, they dig into hell, that one?
Oh, that's Amos 9.
Oh, Slovakia. I knew it was 1-9.
Or as Amos 9 or Amos 8?
I believe it's Slovakia, camera.
I think 9 and 1.
Yeah.
They said it starts at the top.
Yep. It's Amos chapter 9, verse 1. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them.
Yeah, meaning he that fleeth away shall not flee, he that escapeth shall not escape. Meaning that though they flee, though they dig into hell, though they go into these underground dumbs, they feel like they've escaped. You know, the nuclear destruction's blowing up, maybe their dumbs are shaking, but you know, they feel it. They feel like a little rattling and shit, like, oh, it's going down, you know what I mean? They're in there doing their little prayers or whatever, fucking doing their little enchantments, worshiping Satan and shit, you know? And they feel like they got away with it, man. You know, they're gonna be down there feeling like, that's why they're not gonna repent. They're gonna feel safe. They're gonna think, fuck it, I got it. We got away, man. Because they don't believe what we're saying in the first place, man. They don't, hey look, they do got all the proof that all this history and the Bible is true and everything, but they don't think that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is dealing with us anymore, man. You know, they think they got it now, you know?
It says, though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
Yeah, see? And so he's saying, like, don't, hey, when Esau feels safe, hey, what does it say in the scriptures? When peace and safety, then comes sudden destruction, man. So Esau gonna think it's fun, and then sudden destruction, man. All right, Jake's gonna come through and just pluck them out of their holes, man. All right, pluck them out of their hiding places. And, you know, and that's when their judgment begins right there. That's when that slavery starts, man. All right, that's when the new kingdom is pretty much going to be start getting set up. You know, well, it's starting here, but you know, when it's physically manifest 100%. You know, it's when Jake come down and Yahweh Shai come down and just pulls these motherfuckers out of there, like pulling carrots out of the roots, you know what I mean? Or the harvest, you know? Harvesting their crops, the crops of slaves, you know?
Hey, it's called the harvest.
Yeah.
You know?
Which, there's the wheat, which that's, you know, Lord willing us, and the Lord harvests his men. You know, and we're also going to be harvesting the crops of the nations, man. You know? Oh, there was something that I wanted to say too.
Revelation 9?
No, not in Revelation 9, but more about Esau not believing us, because Esau's so carnal. He's the type of person that he has to see how Bashem Yahushua come down for himself to believe. You know what I mean? And that's hey, Esau pushed that spirit out on Jake. There was a Jake I was talking to, and I was like, what would it take for you? Because I asked him, I said, hey, do you believe in God? He said, yeah, I believe in God. And I told him, all right, what if I told you that it's a commandment in the Bible, you can't eat certain things? Do you care? He said, nah, I don't care. I said, well, what would it take for you? What would it take for you to care? He said, Jesus would have to come down himself.
Damn! That's one of them same niggas from the ancient world, bro.
Yeah.
Let the Lord come down and speak to us.
Yeah.
Hey, man. The Lord gonna come down, man. And trust me, we gonna be scared, man. Even the brothers doing the work.
And we know this to be true. We know Yahweh Shem Yahushua is real, man. That's why we say you guys are gonna get a rude awakening. Because even you people that say that you believe in the Lord, y'all really don't believe, man. All right? Hey, even these pastors, these preachers, these Christian assholes, if you ask them certain things about the Bible, their go-to response is, well, it's not meant to be taken literally. Well, then what's it meant? Hey, and that's why these people are mad at us, man. They're mad at us because we take the Bible literally. Because you people are mad at us because we actually believe in the Bible. You know? You're upset because you're like, yeah, it's a good book. You're mad because we actually believe in the good book. We took hold of the scripture. They're like, what the fuck, you know? We took hold of the scriptures and took it for the truth. You know? Just because you idiots can't see it.
Yep. I'm gonna get the infamous Galatians. It's Galatians chapter 4 and 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Yeah, have it become your enemy because he tell you the truth. That tells you everybody's gonna hate us because we're telling them the truth.
Oh man.
Everybody's gonna hate. Just us saying, hey, the Bible is real, automatically the majority of the world hates it. Why? Because of Leviticus like 20 and 13, scriptures like that say that a homosexual is an abomination to the Lord. So automatically you're the devil. You know what I mean? Like, but wait, it's in the Bible. No. God's about love. But if God's about love, then why is this in here? If God's all about acceptance what's the word for it? Oh, let's just say acceptance. Then why is that in there, man? That's something that's unacceptable according to the Most High.
And it's not just in the Old Testament; it's also in the New Testament, where it goes in on perverse appetites, man, such as sexual perverseness, man.
Well, just read Romans 1.
That's what I was talking about.
God.
The New Testament. Yeah. This is Matthew 24 and 8.
Hey, and it's not a coincidence that the first chapter of Romans is about that, because Rome was the center of fucking
of sin.
Sin or hey,
None of us,
man.
man.
What's wrong
None
with
of us. None of us.
You're on a public street.
Are we zoo animals or what?
Is this a public street?
I know, I understand that, but do you have no respect for what?
It's America.
He's a devil. He's an Edomite.
You never heard
You have no respect, do you?
Nah.
You're a piece of shit, dude.
He is.
Honestly, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, record that.
You fucking take.
You're on camera too.
Taking pictures of us like
Let's
you're a
zoom in.
goddamn zoo.
Get his ugly ass red face.
Hey,
Hey, just know you're an Edomite. You're going to slavery.
You're the devil according to the Bible. You're gonna go into slavery for 1,000 years. You're gonna be completely annihilated off the face of the earth.
Freedom.
All right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
That's true.
We're exercising our constitutional freedom too to tell you you're the fucking devil and you're gonna die, man.
Yeah.
Oh, bless America.
No, America's
No,
gonna be
America's
destroyed.
gonna be destroyed. Your ass is gonna burn up with it too.
Damn it all to
Hey,
hell.
it tells you in the Bible that America's gonna be destroyed in World War III by nuclear missiles, man.
God.
All right, so just know that.
Yep.
When's
This
that
is-
gonna happen?
Want me to get the script?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Matthew 24 and 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. Assholes like this, man.
Yeah, assholes like this. This dude would kill us at the drop of a hat if he had the. If that was a gun, and it was those times, he would have he would have no problem smoking us. This is the devil right here, dude. Hey, you got no respect for life, man.
Hey, send that footage to your daughter. All right, tell her I'm single, ready to mingle. This is Matthew 24 and 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Yeah, hated for all nations for my name's sake. The only reason this dude is taking all these pictures is because he's so fascinated.
Yeah. He probably sodomite too, you never
He
know.
probably is a sodomite.
Keep going.
Come on.
It says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Hey, and those and the end time started 2,000 years ago, man. So there's been many false prophets that have rise and deceived many, man. All right, we're the last ones set up, as it tells you in Corinthians. It says, "I sent forth the apostles last." All right, as it were appointed unto death, man. And that's what we are. We're appointed unto death, man. Because just as easily as somebody could snap a
I gotta
picture
get the
of us.
flosser girl out.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta look good for the camera.
One time. Just as easily as somebody could come up and snap a picture of us, somebody could come up, fucking clock us in the face, you know, stab us up, smoke us, shoot a gun at us, man. Easily as that, just because they don't like the words that we're saying. All right. Is there more?
Yeah, good. It says,
And we're humbled ourselves to this. Hey, look, we're we're accepting of this. All right. You know what I mean? Hey, this okay. Take all the pictures that you need, man. Build a collage and then put it on the internet. Title it "Crazy Black Hebrew Israelites." For all I give a fuck.
yeah, raw black.
And so we're appointed unto this, man. Hey, we're a spectacle unto the world. And we humbled ourselves to the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We humbled ourselves to this. To persecution. Alright? Two people coming up here to contest us, man. Alright? This guy don't give a shit what we have to say. Alright, go ahead.
It says, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
Yep. Many shall be offended by the scriptures, man. Alright?
And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. The ultimate false prophet is these so-called white people, man. These red Hebrew Edomites pushing Catholicism, that plantation Christianity, man. All right, that's the ultimate false prophet right there, man. All right, this dude. Hey, look, this is Jesus Christ right here.
What's his name?
Cesare Borgia.
Cesare. What's that dude with the flower butt?
Oh, Serapis Christus.
Serapis
That's
Christus.
Serapis Christus right here with a fucking cowboy hat on.
Yeah, that's right.
He got the long hair, he got the beard and everything, man.
Yeah.
That's the image that they portrayed as the Lord, when the Bible clearly tells you that the Lord was a so-called black man, man. All right, it clearly tells you that in Revelation, the first chapter of Revelation at that. In fact, run to that real quick.
All right, you have a good day, sir. Thank you.
Hey, you're gonna be destroyed, man.
You have an opposite of a blessed day.
I love doing this.
Yeah.
They're gonna paint us to be
They're gonna paint us to be bad.
They don't be bad. We're over here talking shit. Honestly, we shouldn't have.
We should have done. Salakia for saying
Salakia is from my part. You know, we're not perfect.
We're the flesh.
We're in the flesh. You know, we have things we have to work on. We're working on it.
Yeah.
We didn't lash out on them or nothing like that.
Nah.
You know? But I mean, come on. How many people? You know, we're doing something serious up here. All right, we're up here preaching the Bible, and this guy want to put a camera in our face and just literally be just snapping pictures like it's a photo op, dude.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with this shit, man. But you know what, Salakia, you know, this is what we're out here for. We're out here to be painted in a bad light. We're out here to have people come up and take pictures of us. And, you know, look at us like we're fucking zoo animals and shit, man. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, we're out here to be to get messed up, man.
We're out here to be demonized, to be persecuted.
Romans 12. We're a sacrifice.
We're a sacrifice. Yeah, that's a good one.
Salakia.
Yeah, Salakia. You know. I shouldn't have called, even though he is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what?
He is a piece of fuck him.
Yeah. He's a piece of shit, man. That's Esau. Got no decency, man. No common courtesy. He got no social skills. You know what I mean? Didn't even come up and be like, hey, how you guys doing? What's this about? Is it all right if I take? No, he just come up, start snapping pictures like it's the thing to do.
Like we're in his living room or something.
Yeah. What a demon. It's a public domain. It's a public domain. Yeah, you're right. It's a public domain, but you don't gotta be a fucking piece of shit either. Hey, even when they film like those pranks on YouTube and shit, you know, a lot of times they'll be like, oh, is it okay if we, you know? Romans 12:1, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yeah, so we're supposed to be out here like this. Okay? We're supposed to understand that we're a sacrifice, man. Anything can happen. Anything goes out here. Okay, this guy taking pictures, he's right. He does have that amendment right to freely do that. And we can't physically harm the dude. Okay, because then we get in trouble, man. So we have to accept that sacrifice of us being put in that spotlight, man, being in that bad light. They're gonna come to kill us. They're gonna come demonize us, man. You know, and this what he did is bro, that's like you throwing a grain of sand. They literally gonna come out with some stuff that's gonna feel like they're shooting shotguns at you, man. They're gonna put us on the TV, say that we're rapists and shit.
KCRA.
Yeah.
KCRA gonna come through with the camera.
Fox News, all that. Well, brother's already been on Fox News, man. You know.
You know, and look, you know, Salakia, try to keep it lighthearted. Hey, you're a piece of shit. You know, like not screaming and yelling and acting crazy. That's like a rebuke. It's like a
sharp rebuke.
It's a sharp rebuke. You're a fucking demon, man. That guy's a demon. But that's Esau though.
Yeah, and
you don't know no better. Salakia, go ahead.
We're supposed to present our bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Lord. The word holy means separate. You gotta keep yourself somewhat clean for Yahweh by staying in the word, repenting when you go off, and then understanding the adversities we gotta deal with, man. Anything could happen out here, man. To present your body as a living sacrifice, you know, anything could happen, man. Dudes that you know in the world that don't like you come try to smoke you. Esau could come try to smoke you, lock you up. This is what we have to do. This is what's required of us.
Yeah, but it's all right because that dude, when the famine comes out, he's gonna get the microchip. He's gonna be eating good until that last plate.
Yeah.
Then his ass is gonna be fucking frying like fish fry, man. And he's gonna be screaming his goddamn lungs out.
Yeah, Yahweh Bashim Yashai gonna get the last laugh.
The last laugh, dude.
All the laughs.
All the laughs.
Because you know, you devils, you're laughing now, but you're gonna weep bitterly later, man.
Yep.
When you're in slavery for 1,000 years. Actually, you wanna get that, Obadiah?
I had something real quick.
Go ahead.
This 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that Yahweh has sent forth us, the apostles, last.
Yeah, he set up the brothers preaching this word last. Okay, and how we get this knowledge through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that was being pushed through the mouths of our apostles and elders, man, at Great Millstone. All these movements came, man. These other movements that our people clinged onto for salvation, for a way out, for understanding. All these movements came and went.
Yep.
So this is it. He set up the apostles last, the prophets last.
The unity doctrine failed.
Yeah.
Clicking up together militantly failed.
Yep.
Christianity failed. Catholicism failed. All right. Muslimism failed.
Yeah. Islam.
All right. New Age failed. All right. Hey, y'all, New Age has been talking about that the world is just gonna somehow transform into peace out of fucking nowhere. Just meditate your way to peace on earth.
Yeah, bugged out.
That failed. All right. Buddhism failed. That Pharaoh fucking what do they call Egyptologist shit failed. Egyptology failed. This is the last. This is it right here, man.
Yep.
And this is what's winning, man. Obviously, they had us on Fox News, man. Obviously, we're getting to this devil, man.
Yep. You got this devil taking pictures. We don't know who the hell he is. He could be working for the mayor, you know, working for somebody connected, man. You don't know who that devil is.
Yeah, we ain't out here doing backflips. We ain't out here doing backflips. We ain't singing. All right, we ain't dancing. We're out here preaching the Bible. And this motherfucker gonna come take pictures of us, like we're out here putting on a show, man. But that's gonna go into it. 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that Yahweh has set forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. Yeah,
we're a spectacle into the world, man. And when you look up the word spectacle, it has many definitions, and one of them is pretty much entertainment.
Yep, entertainment.
You know, it's entertaining to these people. Another one is, I believe fear. There's a lot of definitions in that for that word, and they all come together because it's an exciting thing. It wakes brothers up. It's exciting to these people, but it also brings a lot of fear upon these people, man. And Esau is the main one getting afraid. Because you should be afraid, man. Your reign of wickedness and chaos is through, man. Okay? Just the agriculture itself is showing you that this planet cannot take it anymore, man. These people cannot take it anymore, man. You got people that gotta get shit-faced, wasted. Because they can't take the bullshit society that this is. Because you Edomites, man.
Yeah, at one point, there was the House of Mirth in America where people were partying, dancing, fucking, blah, 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 you know.
70s, 60s
getting
and
it
shit.
in, doing drugs, you know. Now shit's just looking dark, man. Now it's just binge drinking, you know, it's just too far. You know what I mean? The wickedness has gone too far. Now bitches go to the fucking bar, the club, they're getting drugged and raped and shit, you know. It's just all... It went from mirth to some shit just highly demonic, man.
Yeah. Is there more on that?
No.
You got Obadiah? Yeah, start at 1.
There's Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, power concerning Edom.
Concerning Edom, which are you so-called white people, right? You Caucasians, what you call yourselves. But biblically, you're the red Hebrew Edomites. All right, you're Esau, Edom, the evil twin brother of Jacob, Israel. Go ahead.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
So all these nations, and you can see it clearly right now, they're rising up against you Edomites, man, and your empire. For what? To wage war against you, to destroy you. Why? Because, I'm going to get that. Oh, man, where's that?
Yeah, because right now you got these other nations talking shit, man. It's like this right now. It's an argument. You know how arguments escalate. You see it all the time. People get drunk, They start fighting, they arguing, fuck that, blah, 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 you know, this, that, and the third. Then they start pushing each other. Oh, what? They start pushing, they get all low, getting each other. And then what? Next thing you know, bam, somebody gets cracked, and then the fight's on, you know? That's where we're at right now, man.
Yeah, somebody gets their ass whipped, and then somebody comes back the next day with a gun.
Yeah, see? That's gonna be the nuclear missiles, man. But see, what's gonna happen is that amidst all this shit talking, America's gonna collapse, man. All right, the economy of America is gonna collapse, and that's when Isaiah 14 kicks in. As thou become weak as we, you know, that's when it's really gonna kick in. When these other nations are gonna be like, oh shit, these motherfuckers are through. Now's the time. Destroy this bitch. Kick. Yeah, you know, it's like the big bully on the block fucking gets a heart attack, boom, drops on the floor, and then all the school kids run up and start stomping his ass out.
Yep. This is Isaiah 13 and 4. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations, gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. And the Lord is mustering all these nations for this great battle, man.
Oh, this is Isaiah 34, huh?
13.
Oh, 13. So
yeah.
Come.
It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
That's talking about nuclear missiles. They say they come from the ends of the earth, right? So that's why these missiles are going to be shot out of silos from one country all the way to another country, man. You know? You can't shoot an arrow from one country to another country. I don't care if you're a Sylvester Stallone mixed with Arnold Schwarzenegger mixed with fucking Roy Jones Jr. It's just not gonna work, man. I don't care if you a half human, half silverback gorilla, man. You're not gonna shoot an arrow from one end of the heaven to the other, man. All right, that's going into Revelation 9 when it says the power is in their mouth and the power is in their tails, man. Because by that jet engine, the rock is propelled through the atmosphere, man. You know, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. All right, so that's these arrows being shot from one end of the earth to the other. All right, that's talking about nuclear missiles. That's in the Bible, man. All right, and we've proved it time and time again. We're at the point now where we're just preaching the truth. We don't got nothing to prove anymore. We understand. We know. We got it sealed in our minds. All right.
It says, hail ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them.
Yep.
They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Yeah, you can go on the news. China just launched 500 missiles.
Yep.
Targeting Seattle, Washington, California, Texas, Arizona. Oh, this just in, breaking. Iran just launched 35 missiles targeting this. Oh, break. It's just gonna get more and more hopeless. It's just, you know, people are gonna melt. You know that terrible fear? Hey, like when you're a little kid and you heard about the end of the world. You're like a small child and somebody tell you about World War III is gonna happen. That fear is phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
That fear will make you feel like it's a horrible feeling, man.
Yeah, fear causes a lot of action. You know, fear is a great thing. Hey, it says the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord, bro.
Yeah.
Fear is a great thing.
Hey, fear causes motherfuckers' hair to turn
White, yeah.
white in a moment.
You see that movie It, the clown?
Yeah.
Well, in the old school movie It, the clown, he goes to get like some bully out of prison that killed some dude when he was young.